Tell us a little bit about Save My Soul, and when did you know that this was finished?
So, oh wow, a song is never truly finished. I think, yeah, it sort of, as Dan said, it kind of came about in rehearsals. We were listening to a lot of our old music, deciding what to play, and then kind of, I don't know, it sounds weird, but I guess it feels like a very Bastille track, and that's a weird thing to say, I think, for us, but because it kind of came from us looking back at kind of a lot of our music, rather than I want to write a song about now. Like although kind of like the sort of lyrics and content are very all the themes are kind of to do with stuff going on now, but the music side of it was it just I don't know it just feels quite it just felt quite Bastille, big brass and big kind of like hip hoppy influences and stuff, and
Yeah,
the
I think
song.
it's a really good point. I think in going back a bit to listen, sorry to jump in, Kyle, but like exactly what Kyle just said, but also I think we've always tried with our albums to do sort of big concepts, and if it's a science fiction or if it's like a apocalyptic rave or whatever it is, we often make it quite complicated for ourselves to land on what we're trying to do. And there's maybe a small part of us that's always slightly running away from what we've done before because we're like, keep it fresh, keep it new, keep it interesting. And I think us having all gone off and spent time doing different things and come back to the band, I think it was kind of just an appreciation of what we do and what we love about it. And I guess not being afraid of nodding back towards things we've done before and sonics that we know and love. And having said all that, it wasn't really that thought through. It was really I just brought this demo in. It was like, guys, what do you think of this? And everyone was like, yeah, it sounds great. Let's do it. And and then within like 2 weeks it was recorded.
Wow.
We were doing all the vocals while we were in rehearsals for the tour. Got it mixed and mastered as we set out off on tour. Started playing it live like a week later, and then it was out. 2 weeks after that. And it's one of those slightly rare things where we sent it to like our managers, and they were like, "Oh, this is great. Let's just do it." It was quite nice and spontaneous, and it's quite rare in music that things are able to kind of roll that quickly.